Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
He just decides to pick a team fighter.
A lot of teams indexing towards that late game. Sejuani making some appearances over on the top side thus far across multiple regions, but it's Yone.
Nearby ally champion after a 2.5 second delay, as we have to watch this river fight.
Oh yeah, and River in the river. Boom flashes away. Luger on the opposite side, targeted by Neo, but goes in for the kill. The Abyssal Dive, Biofrost in range of Luger. Blue's making his way to the party with the Valkyrie. And Palafox all on the outskirts. Throws in his soldiers. First blood drawn by Blue here. Or Blue going down, rather. Luger very, very low in his own HP. Palafox with a double kill for CLG to start and wants to continue through. River, you're in trouble though. Triple kill.
Let's go! Different theories for this is bot prio into Drake stacking, especially when you have team comps like this who don't have a high amount of engage. You need two teams, especially if they group up for Seraphine W. You want to be able to cut that down. Grievous wounds also reduced in the durability update, but
and that big team fight later nullifies it all. While that was a strong advantage right at the stop, as we get some answers here. Gamsu backing off though, because Contracts is in the area, sends himself into the alcove, taking the long way around to get the thumb up, but has some kind of a distance maker, but only for so long. River has his rotation, but can't get here in time. They are fairly low. Ushers a flash away from Contracts. No flash on either of the top laners, so the Crescent Guard here coming in from River should be able to finish it off on to Big Dokes, turned down small. Contracts goes back for it, has Palafox here. They continue through, even using the ultimate just to make sure it goes through. Palafox still gonna spend some more time over on that top side, can't make it back to mid for the defense, so he can get the first turret down of the game in favor.
It's definitely good for a team like CLG, or if Dig was ahead, like it's a Drake that is gonna be playing into both team comps, because it's just like, I think in this game, first to Dragon Soul wins. Herald kind of unnecessary, but...
Which means that CLG can take the second Drake for themselves. Getting the Dragon advantage overall, not quite on Soul Point yet though, because of that early one that was snuck away from Dignitas.
So what you really want to do on Senna is find windows to follow your jungler in. So, because like, League of Legends is so unique. I've never seen these 5 champions against these 5 champions. But that's my theory.
Now we get some action. Knock up on the Contracts, backs away. River had to use the Crescent Guard here. And the team's on the retreat, but Palafox had the angle and goes for it. Contracts with the kill credit on to Neo. The lockdown and the root to follow up from Biofrost, who had to eat River as well to throw him into safety.
They don't really lose that much health. Because of all the output that Seraphine has. It does mean it's technically stealable, but goodbye, River.
Yeah, they're already burning it down here. Dignitas, they won to contest, but CLG, they're back on it. Blue's rockets are pretty good, though. Goes in with the special delivery. But oh my goodness, Gamsu, you're just going to be retreating from a Baron empowered squad. CLG, they win the fight. They take the Baron. They move the pressure elsewhere.
Good. I approve. I approve.
Good W smash.
W healing, good.
Like it.
3 Drakes, good. And Dig just can't fight. Like, they can land a Sejuani ultimate, but it's so telegraphed, and it gives so much time for CLG to just spam their shields with their double enchanter comp. Yeah, there's a little bit of heal cut. There's no shield cut on Dignitas' items, so CLG's really happy. And I mean, it's a big win for them, as we talked about Gage in the bottom lane. Like, I think I was just kind of him being bored. They really don't need to do anything until the next Hextech Drake spawns, but they do eventually. The Corki will try and AoE them if they stand too close together, but the Seraphine Karma also does great AoE shield, so I think it counters it. They're just going to start this dragon, and River's going to have to brute force his way in.
And even CLG, they don't want to overforce here because they already had Contracts and Dopla on to the Drake. Soul Retreat, send their laners away, and CLG stick to the Baron for a second take.
That's the sustain as well. They took a mini fight where both teams crap draft gap, but there was that 3-0 to keep in mind for Palafox early in the game.
Now, what happens if you have another way to get into the fight, especially if your enemy team is lacking? And that's something that you can look for in terms of an opening. But all the while, that's why all of these, I want to say fights, but they're kind of fights,
They
are
can't-
going this way.
Yeah, they can't really be fights.
They're not really, what would you
Yeah.
call that? It's not even really a skirmish, it's just a little
Yeah.
pokey poke. We need a new name. Is
That's
that
a
what
good
this meta
question.
is bringing us? A new name for the type of engages? River and the team make their last stand, though. Doppler again sends his way back, a route onto Gamsu, and after the tether from the Karma, he does go down. Biofrost also marked for low. You get the charm from the Seraphine ultimate. Biofrost getting the Devour here onto Neo, who tries to go back into Fountain, but he can't make it, even with the zip for the Fountain laser. It's not enough. CLG finally getting a team fight in the end with the ace to have the first #1 spot in their first game here in summer.
And that is the best Bud Light Ace CLG has had in over a year. So congratulations to CLG.